to commit fraud. Yep, he's in there. So he'll be in there for a while.
I feel like the NFT people are kind of like NFTs got so swept under the rug, but there was so many people who pulled massive money from that and just kind of they made like NFT like clubs and NFT like,
and then that all just disappeared.
Yeah, and nobody talks about it.
Did you see the new? This is the new way that they're thinking that incarceration could happen. This is with AI and technology. This is fascinating. See if you can find that story of the pods.
What is this?
Yes, the future of incarceration.
This is no longer about us, honestly. I think it's too late, but it's about our generations to come. Your children, your grandchildren, your great-grandchildren. There is a company called Cognify. If you Google it and watch their video, and it's the future of incarceration. It's what it's titled. With this Cognify system, let's say you do a crime, or maybe you act out against the government, or you have a belief system that is not consistent with the country that you live in, and you are prosecuted for a crime by their definition. You will then get an opportunity to choose. Let's just use this for hypothetical, a measly petty theft. You can spend 50 years in prison, or you can go through the Cognify process, which in 3 minutes, they will imprint memory sets. So let's say there was someone who was even harmed by the crime that you did. You will be able to feel the emotions of your victim, the emotions that the family members went through, all of that. You will be forced to have the empathy, and you will feel like you've been imprisoned for 25 years or whatever it may be, but it's only 3 minutes.
Fuck that. They need that. They need that shit for when my girlfriend comes up to me after she had her period the next day and goes, "I'm so sorry about last night. I'm on my period." Okay, well, you need to feel what I was feeling last night for getting yelled at.
Get into the Cognify machine. But dude, eventually if they have an at-home one, that'd be crazy. But this is saying...
This is like reverse ice bathing. Like you sit in this and feel awful about yourself.
But this is saying that if you did a crime, and if you could, I'm guessing it's probably something you'd have to afford. If you could afford Cognify, then you'd be able to go and serve your sentence in Cognify. You would have all the things that would really feel like in your brain had happened. And in 5 minutes, you could do 20 years.
Because like one, you could pay off the guy who hits the buttons. And then he's like, all right, here we go. And you're like, oh, ooh, ow, it's hurting.
Well, I mean, I think, here it says, Cognify is a futuristic prison concept proposed by scientist Hashim Gai.
He's the newest member of FaZe Clan, by the way.
yeah. That uses AI and brain implants to replace long sentences with brief, intense rehabilitation. So it's almost like an EMDR, but extremely deep into your brain. AI-generated memories, artificial vivid memories are created by AI to simulate the impact of a crime on victims. Dude, this would be crazy. Inmates experience years of remorse and understanding in a short time, allowing for quicker release and reintegration. I mean, it kind of makes sense because that's what you're supposed to be there for. I just wonder how long would that stay, you know? And what if you just go into prison for like a little while and it's just a bunch of, you don't learn anything. It's just a bunch of dudes that's run a train on you or whatever. That would be my scary thing.
Like you use that for 3 minutes and now you're just limping.
Yeah, dude. What if you get out and you're like, and then your wife lies. She's like, yeah, I left while you were gone. You were gone so long. You're like,
I was gone for 2 songs on Spotify.
Yeah, dude.
Well, that's the interesting part is like,
what the fuck? And your son's like, yeah, we have a new stepdad. You're like, what? Bro, that would be the scary thing is what if they just bring you back and like, oh yeah, man, you just got a couple of MS-13 guys got a hold of you and now you're like El Gay or whatever, you know? And that would be the scariest part to me, bro.
The crazy part is like if they're doing this in 3 minutes, it's like you leave your house at 10 a.m. You're like, oh, I committed this crime. I'm so sorry. You come back, you're back at noon, and all of a sudden you have all the remorse for, you know, burning down an Arby's. And now you're like, oh, I didn't think the fry cook was still in there. And I like now you just have this feeling and regret the rest of your life, but you still have the rest of your life to live. Like,
yeah. But I think
it's a shortcut.
It'll be a shortcut, and I think it'll be for people that can afford it because here's what you'll be able to do. People will, the Arby's family, they'll have some sort of like other part of it that's like an attorney part of it where it's like, okay, you can make do right now. You can pay restitution. You burn down the Arby's. You killed 2, you know, a fry cook and someone in the drive-thru refused to leave without their order even though the place was burning down, and one other counter person. So you can settle out of court with them all right now for $300,000, and then it's just going to be like this fast track thing. It's like, yeah, you're off the hook and you feel the remorse and you keep living.
So if you shoot someone, would you feel that person's pain?
I think they just want you to feel so you would feel the pain of their family members and stuff like that. They would have ways that they could embed that into you.
Yeah, that would fuck you up. I mean, both those would fuck you up for life. But what if you do like tax fraud?
It should fuck you up. You killed some people at an Arby's. You shouldn't.
Absolutely. Right. It should fuck you up.
Yeah, you shouldn't be scot-free.
So how would that work with like tax fraud?